I really hate when my food is too hot. Like not spicy, just hot. I'm an impatient eater. Like I want to eat my food now. This fucking shit is too hot. And I hate it. Like I like mildly warm food. Things about food irritate me more than anything on the planet. Like if something doesn't go right, I'm just disappointed. I did not soak in the broth long enough. But I love soup. Soup is probably my favorite food. Soup and potatoes. Like you can't fuck up potatoes. Can't fuck up soup. Well, you can fuck up soup. You can't fuck up potatoes. You can put potatoes in anything. Potatoes come in many forms. It's an easy crop to grow, surprisingly. It's just time consuming. I'm just grabbing my bread. Soup with no bread is a crime. I even like very simplistic like toast. Like some avocado, chickpea shit with like just some fresh veggies on it. I also like a lot of raw veggies. Like I could eat most veggies raw. Not all, but a good amount. So I found this site, Cyber Intelligence, very base. We're gonna read it. Maybe play some Magic later. I don't know. But we're gonna read this. There's a lot of sites on the internet that are funny. Oh yeah. Very Italian thing to do. I never figured out what the fuck gabagool is. It just sounds fake. It sounds like made up. Hmm. I never watched The Sopranos. To be completely honest. Oh, that makes sense. Interesting. Very Italian for them to just make up a fucking word. Hmm. Interesting. A history lesson. Generalized term for meats. Okay. Yeah, it's true. Before we read that, let's look at the dumbest slang. Glow up is actually kind of retarded. Jameer was pretty retarded. Riz is kind of funny, unironically. Bussin. Bussin is close to the word bussy, so I'm down with it. Sigma is unironically gay. I'll go with Cap. Cap is straight. Cooked is straight. That's a funny word. Drip's really not that root new. That kind of makes sense. Slay is, Smacks isn't a fucking like new thing. This has been around, I feel like, since forever, the dawn of time. Extra T. It seems like only teen girls say that. Aura points is retarded. Yeet is unironically really funny. Winter Arc. Never heard of that. Bet. Okay, for sure. Yeah, bet straight. Guess is alright. Straight fire. I didn't know pick me girl is a slang. That's just something that's retarded. TikTok Riz Party. I would kill myself. I would unironically kill myself if I was at a party and everyone's like, let's TikTok dance and called it a TikTok Riz Party. I would do it in front of all them too, so they know it was their fault. Brain rot's kind of funny. But I say brain rot like unironically. I say it because it is actually I say it quite offensively. Fiendin'? Okay, that's not slang. That's just been around. When somebody just ate that and left no crumbs, I honestly want to punch them. What the fuck is this word? I've It's different isn't fucking slang. It kind of like its word is self-explanatory. God, I sound like a boomer right now. It hits different. Roman Empire. When you spend a significant amount of time thinking about, oh, my Roman Empire is Taylor Swift. That's retarded. Apparently, something that sucks. Ohio. Imagine your state being the reason. It's giving. It's giving is also retarded. Serving is also retarded. Phantom tax is unironically weird, but I don't know how emo is. I mean, emo, whatever. Mewing, lame. Looks maxing, lame. High key, pretty lame. When TikTok was the Vine app, that was really funny, but also I was in middle school and so maybe I was retarded. No. If you're in middle school, it's fine. I see adults using this shit, like full grown adults, like people in their 40s. I think if you're 35 and plus, if you're 35 and over, you should get off TikTok. Someone should check out your hard drive. Menti B, say less. Say less is, I feel like that's just whatever. Something mid, let him cook. Girl dinner. That doesn't make sense. Girl math. That's just retarded. When you see somebody that's like in their 30s and they're like, they bought like Coachella tickets on a mortgage like payment, and they say girl math, you should leave that person immediately and never talk to him again. Luke's. Touch grass should be unironically the same Oh, teen slang used for arguments. Yes, you should tell people to touch grass. Touching grass is a good thing. Receipts. Hot take. That's not slang. It's just something that people have been saying for a long time, too. Put on blast. Rent free. Where's the word retard? Left on red. Amped. Dragged. Facts. Heated. This site sucks. It should be annihilated. I was looking for shit that like is very new. Like there was something somebody said the other day and I was like, what does that even mean? And they told me, I was like, well, that's retarded. I'm going to be honest. Somebody said something and it was 100%. You don't see how bad visiting these sites are? Like you can't even enjoy them because of all the fucking JavaScript. I'd kill myself without an ad blocker in 2025. Jesus Christ. Okay, back to real investigation work. We're gonna learn about cyber intelligence. If I wasn't eating my soup, I would be on camera, and if it wasn't 100 degrees out, I would also be on camera. But it is both of those things, and I want to do neither of that. Jesus Christ. That sounds like actual hell. So I luckily don't go out enough. I don't touch grass enough. I don't interact with people enough where I see it constantly. Every now and then when I go to get my coffee before work, I will see someone unironically TikTok dance with no camera, no phone out, no camera out, nothing. And they just start dancing. They start doing like I'm on YouTube Shorts. So like if I go on YouTube Shorts, I will see whatever trending on TikTok, I will see on YouTube Shorts at some point. Even if I listen to it for the sound for a second, even if I listen to anything for a second, I will get it will infect my feed like cancer. So it'll be like I don't genuinely know half the anytime I see drama, anytime I see TikTok trend, I don't know who these people are. Like I still to this day don't know who Baby Gronk is, and I still don't to this day don't know who Livy Dunn is. Because sometimes I do like watching T channels where they literally just are. It's just like internet drama. Like I will to decompress and get away from politics, to get away from cybersecurity, every account being hacked, privacy. To get away from it all, I will indulge in some very TikTok, not TikTok, but more like YouTube sloppy drama. I will listen to hours, sometimes on just like my bike rides of YouTubers fighting. I will retain no information. I will not care. I will not take sides. I will not form opinions. It is literally brain rot, unironically brain rot. It just sits there sometimes. I don't want to listen to just up like the news data breach in because it's just it'd be depressing all the time. So every now and then I'll just listen to fucking cringe shit. Very cringe shit on the internet because it's awesome. And I like it because I don't have to think. So we're back with Danchev's Dark Web Onion, OSINT and cybercrime researcher, threat intelligence gathering. And that's my, before I continue this, that's my advice to anyone in privacy and security. Touch grass. Like, literally go find a hobby. Man, here the journalists are getting prosecuted for presenting on TikTok. TikTok news probably sounds very weird to you, and it is a weird concept. I'm okay with TikTok existing. I'm not against it existing. I just think it's the big problem. I'll get onto that in a second. I think it's good to touch grass and listen to shit that has nothing to do with something that you're interested in, like genuinely. I think it's a very good thing to do. Have different hobbies. Like, there are some hobbies I have. I don't even think about privacy or security or anything. It's awesome. It's awesome to have, because you would just get paranoid and you'll want to turn off the internet. My problem with TikTok is a lot of very negative, or I'll say disinformation to make it understandable. A lot of really outdated, negative disinformation, however you want to call it, gets slapped onto TikTok all the time. And it gets spread because their algorithm is very good. I have had friends that literally upload a pee-pee poo-poo retard video, and it goes viral. And I'm not saying viral like millions and millions of views, but it'll get like 40,000 views. To them, it's viral. That's getting 40,000 views on pee-pee poo-poo retard video is crazy to them. I mean, I got, not to flex or anything, but like I got 600,000 views on one video on a YouTube short. That's like, to me, that's like, oh, huge. Some people just know how to do it, and they get millions of views consistently because they know how to clip, they know how to edit, they know how to social, like, market their channel, etc., whatever. But YouTube's algorithm is nowhere close to like TikTok's. TikTok's is like crazy. It knows who you are. It makes a page literally for you. No one else does it good like them. And I'm just saying. So this can be very negative. It can spread AI slop. It can spread really, really bad information that's harder to debunk, where people are actually getting their news source from this shit. That's the problem. Stop getting your news from TikTok. Stop getting your news from Facebook. Get your news from the fucking journalist. Something like just really irritates me is people, like, I understand there's nothing wrong with watching like a 45-minute to an hour video on the news and then go sourcing it. It's different when you do that versus when you see a trend on fucking TikTok and then you take that information, you don't source it, which I know you're not, and you go and believe it and then regurgitate it. That's the retarded thing. That's the problem I mainly have with TikTok, is like people they're probably barely fact checking the 45-minute to hour long video, but it's at least, it's like, here's the sources, here's the information, here's the link to my sources. If you're an honest journalist and if you're an honest reporter, here's all the sources and information pinned in the comments to X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying this is all TikTok, but I've seen way worse information spread on TikTok, especially that it involves the darknet. Jesus Christ. Here's just YouTube. This is a perfect example. It's clickbait. But me and Wyclep87 talked about this a few streams ago. It was really funny. YouTube won't load because I got JavaScript disabled. Like shit like this. This is terrible. Like how dark web users buy drugs anonymously. That's fine. Hey guys, Sam Benton, everyone. There's God, where is it? It's this fucking incel in a video game. I speedrun the dark web. I download the most dangerous computer viruses 12. I tested malware disguised as games. I test every ghost hunting device. I'm not watching this shit. I opened dark web boxing and instantly regret it. Like, a lot of the guy is aged because he's done 40. Oh god, just the thumbnails is so cringe. This is cringe, by the way. This guy's probably like aged 50 years just from shit like this. 6 years of just buying shit on the dark net. Jesus Christ. I should have just done this like 6 years ago. Or like 10. I bought shit off the fucking dark net before, but not illegal stuff. Some stuff I just want private. I watched the last season 2 with great expectations. It was so bad I watched it fast forwarding. Didn't watch something properly after that. I got my local news from Local Boomer News podcast. Oh, The Last of Us season. It was bad. I watched it fast forwarding. I never watched The Last of Us. But this is like the kind of shit that I've seen on TikTok where it's information that's not correct or it's outdated. Like a good example of this is your phone can't listen, like your phone's microphone isn't listening to you 24/7. This has been widely debunked.
I already destroyed 100.
This has been widely debunked. There's a lot of misinformation that is spread on the internet. There's a lot of, especially about privacy and security. This is just a common thing because people want to sell you a product or they want to like, you know, hype up their train. I think it's dishonest. It's very stupid and kind of lame, but whatever. I mean, I have less of issues with like YouTube channels that do like over the top thumbnails and clickbaity looking titles, but they deliver actually like good sound information. They're like, people give a lot of shit to Tech Lore for some weird reason and says that he's company shill or like he's gives bad advice. I mean, this is literally a channel, by the way. Oh yeah, it's not going to open up. I want to point this out because, and then we'll read. No worries. I did not forget the mission, guys. There's an entire... this is schizophrenic, by the way. There's an entire channel called Tech Bore. To me, this is schizophrenic. You are uploading video. You uploaded 456 videos. For the last 2 years, you upload this insane amount of information, like video just criticizing one channel. That's crazy. Like, genuinely. That's insane. That, like, touch grass. There are YouTubers that I don't care for. I don't like Odyssey either for a lot of reasons. God, Jesus Christ, you can criticize Odyssey for so many reasons. Odyssey is a shit show. They have a lot of fixing. But this person went out, bro. This is not incel headlines. This is making retards content for getting clicks. Logan Brothers do the scam too. Well, I say incel unironically. I don't mean an actual incel. His thumbnails are the last person's thumbnails are the least of my worries. They're cringe, but I get why people do it. Like he criticized Chris Titus, which you can criticize Chris Titus 100%. You can criticize all these people, but when you're making this many fucking like this many fucking channels, like episodes on one person is insane. You need to like touch grass. And minimalism is... I've watched some of his stuff and it's like his points are pretty not good. Library's dog shit. Working devices and personal use don't mix. Striking one. TechLord denies ultrasonic tracking. I think people have debunked the phones being able to track you, like your audio, all the time. Yeah, I don't know. It's severely out of touch. And you know who used to comment on a lot of this guy's videos for some weird reason? Tom Sparks Review. It's very strange. It's actually very weird. A channel with 100,000 subs just commenting on this random. I only found this because I forgot how I found this channel. It's just funny. I saw this tech support channel before. It is all AI. This is probably a child that had. No, I don't think it's AI. I have a different theory. I have a theory, but I'm not going to say it because it'd be psychotic. I have a theory. I'm not going to say the theory, but I have a theory. I'm just pointing out that it's very strange that Tom Sparks Reviews comments on this channel quite often. I don't think anymore. My theory's done, but I had a theory. And I think all of his comments got deleted because I did see them. And again, you can criticize tech lore 100%, but naming your channel Tech Bore, kind of weird. Attacking Nate, attacking Henry, attacking their channel. I'm saying attacking like loosely. I don't think he's like. I think the only time I've ever agreed really with him.
Recently, I
mean, he's probably just hiding his voice. Some people don't like their voice and they don't want to be copied. I do think the voice is definitely is commonly used voice. Yeah. I think I know why, though. It's probably just doesn't want people to know his voice. That's fine. I think that's less of criticism. I don't like the privacy. What is it? What is that guy's channel? This guy, the bald guy. I don't like his channel. It's kind of cringe.
The 7 tips video from the channel All Things Secured.
All Things Secured. Yeah, I don't really care for his. I used to watch his stuff, but I was like, I don't really care for it. I'm not saying he's not educated. He could be level 16. Level 16. Software. He could be. I think he gives generic advice that is sometimes good, sometimes hyperbolic, sometimes bad. Like, how secure are your emails? Here's the truth. 11 privacy tips anyone can and should do. Myths about privacy. No privacy? Like, it's just he's been doing it for how long? 8 years. What is a VPN? What is smart DNS? Like, this is cool. Like, how to watch Netflix in China. It's just very corporate feeling, and it's kind of cringe. But that's okay. It's YouTube. It's a free space. You can do what you want. Like, genuinely. Like an underrated topic that a lot of people don't talk about is freezing your credit. Freeze your credit. It's free. Very good privacy and security tip. Mainly security. Freeze your credit. It's literally free. It's one of the best things you can do. So beyond the drama and the internet bullying that I'm doing. Okay, before I go back there, before I go into the cyber intelligence, but that is something that I think people should be aware of, that there is bad advice out there. I agree. There's shills out there. I agree. Always source your information. Don't take everything with a face value. When I say something, I listen to like 6 people. I come to my own conclusion, and I then formulate an opinion, and that opinion is generally based on the information that I deem true. I found this channel was investigating discourse data collection of community forums. TechBoard was the only video. DS risk. Admins can see all private messages between forum members. It's true. I don't know what DSRCS risk is. Debt service covers radio. When I was investigating discourse data collection of community forums. Discourse risk. Only video of discourse risk. Admins can see all private messages between. Well, yeah, no shit. Oh. Yeah, no shit. I mean, like, anytime you use a forum or a messaging app, you have to understand that you are entrusting the encryption, but you should always view every public conversation that you have, whether it's here, whether it's Signal, whether it's SimpleX, that it can be public, it can be compromised, it can be leaked at any point in time until it's fully deleted. And then you got to trust that it's actually deleted and that it wasn't recorded somewhere. Every conversation you have should always be under the assumption that it can be leaked, it can be compromised. You could be talking to an account that's been compromised. There are, plethora of reasons that should always be discussed. Is every form of tech you use has the availability. This isn't a schizophrenic take or anything. Has the potential, the potentiality of being leaked. That's true. That's not a crazy take. That's a normal take. That's what most people should assume. But the problem is people take it so far as like, oh, my phone's listening to me, my TV's listening to me, blah, blah, blah. Then you see these very extreme specific examples where this does happen in a lab environment, a vacuum, or security research pulls it up, and they had specific instructions on how to do it, or they had a very insane level of chained events that led to this, and people just read the headline or they read the undercarriage of it and then think that this is what's like the reality when it's really not. Like there's an article out there where there's lasers that can be pointed at lights that can read the sound bouncing off the lights and they can decode your message. That sounds fucking insane. It sounds scientific, doesn't sound real. It can happen. Does it happen though? No. Does it happen on a consistent basis? No. Or is it that simple? No. It's like Pegasus. Pegasus is nation-level hardware, nation-leveled spyware that has achieved zero-click exploitation. It's good that we know this because then we know people have probably fixed it. That's the point. What's that other one? Celebrate. Like Celebrate is a perfect example of this. They could not crack pixels before unlocked, from what I understand. Okay. All right, guys, I have to go unschizophrenic mode. And I'm okay with these things being brought up to people's attention. And this was a Samsung phone, by the way. Kind of crazy. After some trial and error, FBI cracks Trump shooter's Samsung phone. The FBI unlocked the phone belonging to the man that tried to assassinate President Donald Trump using technology from Cellbrite, an Israel digital forensics firm. But internal documents suggest that the effectiveness of the company's technology varies and may not work with iPhones running the newest iOS. Same thing. It is not clear if Samsung phone or shooter had the Android dock provide for whom it says Cellbrite fully supported on the Galaxy S24, 24 Plus, 24 Ultra, A05, A15, A25, but your maintenance may vary depending on which version of Android the phone is running and when you want to do, according to the chart in the docks. According to Cellbrite's website, over 6,900 public safety records, nice, safety agencies and enterprises use the tech in over 100 countries. It's, it's crazy. Leaked renders show Google sticking with what works on the Pixel. FDA approves the loss feature of Google Pixel Watch 3. It was the time I thought there was like personal data privacy laws for strangers reading your message. This was considerable time ago. Yeah, it's fine. It's completely fine to be wrong. I was wrong about a lot of privacy things, insecurity things throughout my entire life. It's something that you're going to grow and change and adjust. If you want to use crazy take, if you want to use a dating app and you're a privacy and security minded person, use a progressive web app. Simple. It's more private. Is it perfect privacy? No. Is it better? No. But all this reject all these apps and reject this and your used Librem 5 phone, you know what I mean? Shit like that. It's like, dude, kill yourself in a video game. Because it's unrealistic. People are going to compromise somewhere. It's not always going to be like, I do reject bad security practice and I do reject bad security products. I think that's fine, but I don't reject people compromising to make their life easier. That's crazy. Should you self-host? Yeah. Should you self-host everything? Yeah. Are you going to self-host everything? No. Are people as crazy as me? No. Like, I self-host everything but email and my blog because I'm supporting an open source project. But that's I mean, I have the software, I have the server infrastructure to self-host my blog. It's not a problem. Am I self-hosting it in theory? Yeah, but I'm not. I'm violating one of my conditions. Is like, if it's not your hardware, it's not really you're not really self-hosting. You're just hosting by proxy. I'm not dating app kind of person. I'm just using that as an example. Like, a lot of people think that, like, well, I have all these lockdowns and then dating app. Like, because some people don't know how to. I mean, some people don't go out. Like, they want to find love in the virtual world, and that's that's fine. That's crazy though. They cracked it like pretty relatively fast too. And it's, again, privacy is more of a skill than security. I think security should have little trade off to almost none, if you could. But in reality, it's just not possible. I'm just grabbing some water, guys. What? Some people like that's what they want to do. They want to go on dating apps and they don't want to go in public and whatever. Whatever works for you. Just find a private way to do it. It does exist. This whole like privacy doesn't exist on the internet. Like it's fine. It's a myth. Just if you're going to give no real information besides maybe no, not even your real name. Just tell like your date after. If you find a date and it works out, just be like, hey, that's not my real name. It's just for my privacy and I'm trying to make a compromise somewhere. Like me, when I go on dates, I tell them just use Signal. I've used a few dating apps and I've convinced them to get Signal. I'm like, hey, you don't have to give. How I do it too is kind of like I think like kind of cool. I mean, not cool, but like very creative. I tell them like, hey, Signal's really cool because you don't have to give me your real number, and if this ends up not working out, I won't have your real number. You just give me your username, and they're like, oh, that's actually kind of nice. I've convinced every single person I went on a date with that I was romantically involved with in the beginning to download Signal, make a username. They have to sign with the number. I'm like, give me your username because then you don't have to give me a real number. And if I end up being crazy, you don't have to worry about me having your number. It's more private. And they're like, oh, that's actually awesome. And then they end up doing it. I've been thinking about a blog actually, more like math and computer science related one day. One day, it can be cool to write my own articles. Yeah, do Ghost Blog. It's awesome. There's free ways to do it. There's awesome ways to do it. I'll even send you a link for I'll send you a affiliate link. You can use it or you cannot use it. It's by this really awesome company that gives back to the open source community. It's why I use them. I like them. I'll drop the link in one of my videos later. Writing's cool. I never thought I was gonna like it. I actually do like it. I do like writing. It's gonna take me longer than the average blogger because I do not care that much. But I do like writing. It's been very therapeutic. Sometimes I just get away from the internet and I just write. Like I'll write it offline, and then I'll take that information and then upload it in Markdown to my blog, and it's pretty awesome. Okay, so we kind of know this guy named Dancho. Rant over, guys. 47 minutes in, rant over. Damn. Danchev's, we're just calling him DD for short because I can't say his name. I'm retarded. Dark Web Onion OSINT Cybercrime Research. He has done a lot of stuff for the government, the World Times, New York Times. He's been pretty much everywhere. In the past, he's been a member of the Warren Industries, list moderator at Black Code Ravers, listed moderator. People contribute to him. In the Dark Web Onion, I'll discuss an in-depth variety of personal projects I'm currently going on real time. And historical research analyst activities. The following categories, such as, for instance, my Dark Web Onion, my Uncle George law enforcement and OSINT enrichment operations, my cybercrime forum dataset, My unit123.org eShop for intelligence deliverable project, offensive web, my disruptive individual threat intelligence feed, my current work as a DNS threat researcher with Hunix. That's kind of based. Hunix is pretty awesome. DNS is interesting. Recommendations from friends and colleagues. How I ended up discovering SolarWinds victims. How I ended up with real-time OSINT and cybercrime. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. Also remember Joplin. You told me before for note-taking. That too looks really good for working environments. And yeah, Joplin's great. I used it for a long time. I don't use Joplin currently anymore, but I love it. And it sat on my server for a very long time. Okay. And he's got some certs. He's got a blog, Cyberforum, direct download. Cybercrime Forums Part 2. Damn, these are some pretty big files. I would not download these, by the way, in a unsecure, unvirtualized environment. You should always virtualize anything before you download it, even if it looks trustworthy, even if it looks normal. Bitcoin donations address for and sponsored my daily update dark web onion research analyst. Wow. The world's largest malvertising campaign, secured 2009. Auction bids for my private personal files, 2010 from my torrent, starting at 85,000 full directory in HTML, available as a teaser using email. Dancho his personal photos compilation, 2022. Interesting. Wow. So this guy has exposing China's hacker underground, the ultimate in real-time historical OSINT in-depth analysis of China's hacker underground. Personally identifiable data mined emails, XSMP, Jabber accounts, IDs known belong to cybercriminals compilation. Statistics is web on only onion daily statistics, daily visitors. Even if it's like 10 people, that's kind of cool. Most downloaded files, Mailworld Trends, ebook, interview, top referring sites. You can also research me using confidential mail. Snowden's archives, full copy, zip. Still wouldn't download this unless you needed to. Featured NSA themed malicious software, CNC domain infrastructure, and CNC domain infrastructure analysis. Tau application suite. God, this looks like it's from fucking 95. An elaboration on my participation in the top secret GCHQ program to monitor hackers online known as Lovely Horse, and my involvement in fourth party collection. Fourth party collection is kind of interesting. I think it has something to do with Four Lady. We always talk about third party, but there's always a fourth party. I forget about this. Walking your enemy shadows when fourth party collection. Meltdown shown. I think it talks about, like, that's really about eight agencies collecting data. Oh, this is a huge paper. 15 pages. We should read that one day. It's becoming increasingly evident that I made it. Appears that I somehow ended up at GCHQ's top secret programs to monitor hackers on Twitter with my old Twitter account known as Lovely Horse, including my potential involvement in what the GCHQ. Why is it telling everyone I'm live now? The fuck? As the fourth party collection. Where based on my research and analysis, I might have somehow contributed to the overall situational awareness and research and analysis for cyber defense analysts development country, courtesy of the U.S. intelligence community. OPSEC leg status approved. Update frequency. Okay. Wow, this guy putting files like my 97 college professor pasting up on the G drive. Yeah, for real. These are pretty big files, though, so I would not trust them. This website does remind me of like 96, though, 1996. Web design. Dear Dark Web Onion visitor, this is DD, and I'm proud to welcome you to my Dark Web Onion auction website, which I intend to update periodically with high profile and never published before OSINT cybercom research and threat intelligence gathering type of research and analysts, including to offer an in-depth cyber attack, including cyber campaign, attribution tactics, techniques, procedures, TTPS. For the purpose of empowering you with necessary information to stay on top of your games, of your situational awareness, and to catch up in terms of the latest developments in the world hacking and cyber research. In 2024, I'm proudly to officially relaunch this project under the supervision of the primary project operator, DD, aka the Maniac, Cicada of the 90s, and the introduction a variety of new features in community-oriented services, which include a WordPress blog, a hacking and security forum, including security newsletter, an IRC server, including a flagship e-zine for hackers and security e-zine, Zen. Oh, an e-zen. Fuck, is it a zine or zen? Is it milk or milk? For hackers and security experts called Wisdom Kings, under the supervision of the world's leading experts in the field of cybercrime research and threat intelligence, gathering who aims to offer the high-profile, high-value hacking and security content, including a flagship search engine for hackers and security experts, including the flagship dark web search engine, targeting and serving the needs of thousands of loyal users on a daily basis. With his research featured at RSA Europe, Cybercamp. This is like a giant, like... TSD2 Trojan worm analysis database. It's interesting because this is like a sales pitch on the darknet. This is like all the stuff he's been involved in, etc. Back in 1999, I originally contributed research and analysis for the development of Diamond CS, Trojan Analyst database, where I later brought actual source code for the software and sold it to another competitor known as Lockdown Corp. God, these names. And their Lockdown 2000 anti-Trojan software solution. My responsibilities for Lockdown Corp, Lockdown 2000 as an independent contractor were to use technical collection in order to improve the anti-Trojans delegation signature and the application by ensuring that they are up to date. Oh, interesting. Based, actually. My vinyl music album, Suck My Dick. In 2010, a Canadian industrial artist has made and released a vinyl music album with me on the cover, including various cybercrime-related songs. It's called Blue Sabbath Black Cheer Griefer. We hate you. We hate you. Suck my dick. DD, suck my dick. That's actually kind of funny. Mind streams at Information Security Knowledge. 5.6 million views. Huh, that's good. Back in December of 2005, when I originally launched my personal blog, it was a privilege and honor to post daily updates on very personal and interesting topics. And I seriously want to thank everyone, Gennaro. DD's gallery of personal photos, courtesy of me. The botnet. I will not be downloading anything because see how much farther does this go. Oh. Interesting. Welcome to Intelligence Darkroom. Okay, guys, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here, right about here. I am going to somehow figure out, I think next week I will be switching to the AM as a testing, to see if that does anything different, and a few other things I have in my brain cooking. Thank you for everyone joining. I will see you in